Boys and girls, let's go ahead and review the Midwest region of the United States in preparation for our quiz. The Midwest region contains 12 states. Here they are: North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, Kansas, Minnesota, Iowa, Missouri, Wisconsin, Illinois, Michigan, Indiana, and finally, Ohio. Let's reflect on the history of the Midwest. Native American people had been living on the land that became known as the Midwest for many years before Europeans arrived. This is similar to the other regions we learned about, Northeast and Southeast. French explorers arrived to set up fur trading posts. Spanish explorers searched the land for gold and other riches. Eventually, the native people living there were actually pushed out by the westward expansion of the settlers. Mounds were made here because of two reasons. The first, it was used as burial locations for those who had passed away. The second reason is the mounds were used as platforms for homes to be built on. And finally, the Midwest had many trading locations because of its water sources, which allowed for increased travel. Let's take a look at the land. The Midwest has three types of physical geography: flat plains, rolling hills, and a small percentage of mountains. Because of the flat plains, farming is a major part of how the land is used in the Midwest. In the Great Plains states, as they are nicknamed, on the west side of this region, many types of wheat are grown, which is pretty abnormal because the ground is pretty dry. In the states located around the Great Lakes, many different kinds of crops are grown. This includes popcorn kernels, grains, soybeans, and even many berries. The land in the Great Plains is known for cattle ranching and for growing wheat crops in such a dry location. Finally, Wisconsin is even known for its dairy farms. And bison of this land have been overhunted and almost became extinct because of that. Let's take a look at Midwest production. Major industries include farming, as we have just discussed, mining, especially coal mining, shipping because of the waterways, timber, which provides wood for paper and for building and construction, manufacturing goods, specifically the auto industry and cars being manufactured. The auto industry has a long history of manufacturing in the Midwest. Detroit is even nicknamed the Motor City. Henry Ford used the assembly line to build cars faster than ever. Natural resources of the Midwest. Now remember, natural resources are materials that are found in the environment naturally. Natural resources of the Midwest include coal, which was mined from the ground or is mined from the ground, oil, which is pumped from the ground, gold, which is specifically located in the Black Hills Mountains, forests that provide us timber for building and even paper, wind, There are many turbine farms in the Midwest. The wind is used to turn turbines and create energy. Let's take a look at the climate of Midwest, the extreme weather that occurs here. The climate in the Midwest has 4 distinct weather seasons. We have winter, which is cold and includes lots of snow in the Midwest. The spring there brings lots of rain. The summer is warm and humid. And fall or autumn cools down with changing colors on leaves. Let's not forget that many of the states in the Midwest are part of Tornado Alley, which is an area that gets many tornadoes every year. Let's take a look at the Midwest landmarks. Landmarks are important places, as we know. They can be man-made things such as a monument. They can even be historical locations. They can also be things created by nature that are unique in some way. There are many important landmarks found in the Midwest. Some examples include Mount Rushmore, which features some presidents of the United States. The Cave of the Mounds. And even the Gateway Arch in Missouri. Boys and girls, I hope this review has prepared you for your quiz. Go ahead and show what you know.